Well, Zyko's gonna be busy for a little bit, so let's kill some time.
Hey.
I like how the dialogue doesn't even reflect the fact that you could have gone to that sex shop or a different place to buy weapons.
Kinda anywhere, really.
Yeah.
It's like,
Ichiban, please. You're
It's just like, nah, can't just forget about all that. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Ichiban, please. You're holding a very expensive massage machine.
Okay. Hey.
That's what happens when people don't take pride in their work anymore.
Yeah. Alright. So let's go off to the romance workshop. It's at the very southernmost part of town. I already hit the taxi point for it, but it's just south of Hello Work. Like, I'm pretty sure the taxi stop is on the same street. There's also it's over here.
Look, there's some shepherd's purse here.
Shepherd's purse?
It's a weed, and it's pretty good when you boil it up and put it into a broth. You can get fish mint, vetch, and mugwort from this part of town too.
Wow, you know your weeds, huh, Namba?
Well, I didn't learn it overnight. Nearly killed myself a couple times.
Would it kill you
Still,
to go
I
to
got
the
better at telling
library?
which was which over time. Now I've got a pretty good idea of things. The more dangerous they look, the better the taste.
You know, the first
Depends on how depends on the library, I guess.
That's not a compliment, is it?
Part of me's wondering now how many mushrooms Nanba's tried to eat.
I'm just glad that he's pointing out a weed and we picked up a can.
You're selling DVDs. Haven't DVD players gone down in price yet? There was no way I could have afforded one back before I got locked up. Still, you'd think the price would be a little better by now. I'm sure VHS stuff's cheaper at least.
VHS. I haven't seen one of those things in a long time.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm not exactly sure where to start, but let's just say home media's been on one hell of a ride this last decade. Better to just leave it at that.
Oh, all right.
If you want more details on that Ichiban, there's a great video from Stop Skeletons from fighting about it. Shoutouts to them, I guess.
Anybody here? Hey, excuse me.
You need something?
I heard you could fix bats. Do you, work here?
Yep. I'm Sumire Sawa. I run this place, if you can believe that.
You're the manager?
What?
If I remember right, Sumire Sawa is an actual actress who was one of the runner-ups to be a playable party member in this game.
Looks to me like it's been sitting around for a while. It's pretty rusty too.
Yeah.
It should be okay to Google her name at work. I mean,
Hold on.
maybe do it at home just in case, but
What's the difference these days?
It's a really, really rare bat that was only in production for a limited time thanks to the manufacturer going bankrupt. I can't believe I've seen one with my own eyes. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
man, I can't believe someone just buried a collector's item just in the concrete of Yokohama.
I'll even do it for free.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, fixing up something as rare as this would be a dream come true. I'd be honored.
Hey, thanks.
Great! I'll get to work right away. Holy shit, let's do this!
This is exactly how someone reacts when they meet their favorite VTuber in real life.
Are we sure about that? Like, are we talking about the people behind the VTuber, or?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's someone meeting their idol.
Okay.
Don't make it weird.
Phew.
That's some energy you got.
I used to be a bit of a punk, so...
Yeah, I never quite understood what an arc lighter was supposed to do to a bat, but
Anyway,
here I am,
here.
surprised.
Thanks for waiting.
Yo, that thing looks like it's brand new!
And that's not all. To make sure it won't get all dinged up in the future, I added a special coating. That little beauty should be harder and more durable than ever.
And is this the same barbed wire that we gave you, or is this new barbed wire?
It acts as a superconductor.
Well, I definitely know how to fix it.
I see.
Management's a different story, though.
Yeah, now that you mention it, this place is pretty empty. I'm guessing you haven't been getting much business.
Much? Try none at all. Nowadays, it's normal to toss clothes.
See, this is how they rope you in.
It's
Super excited to fix your one-of-a-kind bat, give you very special treatment, and then bam, paycheck.
He wasn't very good at it. He wasn't good with
I
money
mean,
and
it seems
got
like a
lot of
pretty
debt.
good sales tactic
Had to
for
sell
her.
most of our machinery to pay it off. So,
If nothing else,
pretty much all
she's
that's
probably gonna
left
rope
is
in
this
Ichiban as a lifelong customer.
That limited what jobs we could take, and as a result, we kept losing more and more business.
That's rough.
But I really love this job. I love being here. My granddad, who opened this place, was a really skilled technician. He's been a constant inspiration to me, even long after he passed away. This place is all I have left of him, and I don't want to lose it. My dad may have thrown in the towel, but that doesn't mean I can't keep trying. I think I might be at my limit, though. I guess we're just in a time where we're not needed anymore. Me or this shop.
Yeah, well, I don't know about all that. But look at it this way. You've been doing the best you possibly can. And maybe you're at rock bottom right now, but that doesn't mean you won't make it out eventually.
Yeah, just look at The Rock. He always got up from a rock bottom.
I mean, maybe it ain't all that convincing coming from a guy who just barely got out of being homeless. But at the very least, I plan to keep coming back here to have you work on shit for me. Don't forget that, alright?
You've got a lot of spirit. Don't see that too much anymore. What's your name?
Ichiban Kasuga.
All right, Kasuga-san. If you really mean that, then you're welcome anytime. Whether it's a bat or something else, I'll make it better than new. But this time's the only free one, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'll be counting on you, Sumire-chan.
So this is the forge, blacksmith, whatever you want to call it, of Like a Dragon. Just come here, pay Sumire, and hand her materials, and she'll either make or upgrade weapons and armor for you. And if you just straight up just donate cash, you can upgrade the forge. We'll have this forge fully upgraded by the end of the chapter, but that's more because I
Grind the hell out of every Yakuza game ever.
yeah, we'll say
Got it.
we'll go with that. Anyway, that was coincidentally just enough time for Psycho to get hired at the bar. But first, I guess let's just check out the menu here. So all this material we've been picking up, like, it can be used here, and basically all the starting weapons for any given, like, class in the game can be eventually upgraded into the ultimate weapon of the class, but it takes a lot of fucking resources to get up to that point. There's also a bunch of weapons for other classes that we could make that, you know, we don't have access to yet, like this ice pop for the idol class that I'm just gonna go ahead and make now because it's probably the best weapon we'll have on that class for a little while. Here's some equipment. Some of the best money grinding strategies in this game involve equipping everybody with that gold crown. I'm also not sure how far along you can just enhance weapons. It's like 3 levels per weapon, I guess? Like 1 + 1 + 2, and EX? Or is EX a different level? I can't remember.
So because I have a lot to say about the Foundry and upgradable weapons in video games like this, but for your question specifically, some weapons upgrade into a more powerful version, which itself has multiple levels.
Welcome.
I believe there's one or, well, I don't know the exact number.
Welcome.
And I believe there are some that you can do that twice.
Welcome.
So you would level the basic form into like several steps
Nice way
into
to
the
be
next
greeted.
form, several steps into a third form,
Unbelievable.
maybe a
Every single
fourth.
girl is
I
sexy
think the
as
bat is
hell.
an example of that.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
a place
that
like
hero
this was
bat
on
is
Restaurant
absolutely worth
Road.
keeping around.
Focus,
Just for an
guys.
example.
We gotta find Zheng.
Can't believe you'd sell a one of a kind.
Hi there.
I don't think the game will let you anyway.
Are you having a nice evening?
Not that anyone should ever try.
Ni hao.
Hey, we were referred by a girl named Saiko.
Oh, the girl who was being interviewed just now? Someone in the VIP room requested her, so she's in there.
A VIP room?
Wait, so is it an interview or is it a VIP room?
Yeah, it's in the back.
She went from the interview to the VIP room.
I'm grossed out now.
As you should be.
Funny how she's so popular already. She claimed she was Chinese, but she's not, is she?
Oh, I think she's got some Chinese.
Nobody here believes that, sweetie.
Well, does that mean she's not getting hired?
Oh, she probably did get hired if she's in the VIP room.
But why, if she's not Chinese?
Because the rest of us don't want to go in the VIP room. That's where the owner's friends hang out. They get to have whatever type of fun they want in there. And a lot of that fun is pretty gross.
Yeah, they talk about
Who's friends?
boogers,
Are they from the Leo
cooties.
Yeah, they're here almost every day, harassing the girls and just being awful. There's a bald guy who's especially horrible. He's the owner's oath brother.
Bald? Is he a clean-shaven kind of big guy?
Yeah, you seen him? He's the absolute worst.
Always smells like a
None
hobo.
of us want to deal with him. So they gave him
Can't
to
believe
Sayako.
Patriarch Gondawara is in there.
I feel bad for her.
Wait, you saying Saiko's with them right now?
Get out! No one said you could touch me, you pervert!
On the contrary, your boss said I could have my way with you.
That's why I'm gonna make a scene in front of everybody.
This nasty cue ball head tried to lick my armpit!
Well, that's a new one.
You know, when most guys do something I don't like, it's a kiss or a grope. Did you try licking just to throw me off?
You deal with creeps that often? Ugh.
What the fuck are you all doing in here?
We were
I like how Namba's just more like confused rather than outraged or offended.
I like to think that he was offended at Psycho instead. Like, oh, you're into that sort of thing? Like, no, you
What kind-
moron. They do that to
What
me.
kind of life have you been living?
Idiot.
I know you're saying that just to play up your loyalty. But then again, how loyal are you really?
Oh,
Maybe
burn.
I ought to put you to the test.
What? You wanna fight?
Not if you tell me what
No, I
need to
want the
know.
whole thing. Wait.
If you don't, well, it's a different story. So you want to go another round? Right here?
No, I don't. But you gotta realize, if I blab to you, I am done for. They'll have my head on a stick.
They'll have your head on a stick either way.
What?
If you don't start talking, I'll tell the leader of your gang exactly how you shake down the homeless. I wonder what he'll do then.
You think you can threaten me with my own brothers?
That's a great way of putting it. Wish I would have worded it like that.
Shit. How the hell did this all happen?
It happened because you decided to dig into the pockets of some poor, helpless bums. It's a little late for regret, don't you think?
No.
That's right. I've come to the next stage. Acceptance. That I'll beat you to a bloody pulp.
Come on, brothers. These guys think they can make a joke out of the Leomar. Get them where they stand.
Throw their bodies into the bay so the fish can eat them.
Yes, sir!
I was really hoping those guys were gonna be like, wait, we heard all this. You did what to the homeless?
Clearly, they are somehow underlings to Zheng.
It'd be way better if it was just a single, it was just a boss fight against him, and he was tougher. Just be like, oh, he's had something to drink, so he's more resistant.
Yeah, that'll work. Maybe make him resistant to the stank breath because he himself is kind of stank.
You're gonna get stomped.
Did she just say you're gonna get stomped?
Yeah, Psycho's gonna stomp him, I guess.
Or stomped. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, she's gonna buy out all his stocks. Anyway, in this fight, Zheng takes up a defensive stance, which I think means he'll counter you if you attack him. I think.
You're gonna get stomped.
Let's go!
Huh? This is the police!
I'm not backing down.
No, Psycho. It's Toppings, Zheng. Call him a Psycho.
Right.
She'll be fine. Anyway, he's vulnerable to rage, but you know, whatever good that'll do, since it gets wiped away with literally anything.
Ready?
I was gonna try to show off the on guard thing with Adachi, but it's so hard to try to do right.
Here we go.
You're weak.
Fist out.
I guess since we talked about it before, it shouldn't repeat it too much. But think about it this way, as an addendum to the complaint of someone having to use a move to counter. If Adachi's the last guy in your party, but you need him to survive, but using an item is a move,
Moving up in the world.
but using a counter could,
Go.
potentially get you to survive. You get into this weird, like, checkmate status.
Yeah, it's
Don't
not
die
great.
just yet. Like I said, I have
Although,
some questions
you
for
lose
you.
3 party members and Adachi's the last guy.
You
like,
think
you've
I
got
tell
other
you
problems.
anything?
So you want
Actually,
me to
at
rat
that
you out
point,
to
you've
your
already
leader, then?
lost because,
Wait.
you know,
If I tell
as soon
you,
as Ichiban falls,
will
it's
you
game
promise
over.
not to tell them?
Have some
I
faith
guess
in me, will ya?
that's true.
I'm not an asshole.
Could have fooled me. There's no reason for me to believe you won't rat.
So now you're not telling me? Fine. It's ratting time.
Fucker.
Hey, bring the manager in here. I want to tell him how the honorable Liu Meng name is being used to shake down homeless guys for scraps.
Okay, I'll talk. What the hell do you want to know?
Everything.
The owner of the soapland? Why would Mabuchi-san want to kill that guy? I mean, the place was on Seiryu Clan turf. There must be some mistake.
Yeah, it don't make sense to us either. That's why we want to ask Mabuchi himself.
You know for sure he ordered the hit?
I definitely heard people shouting Lao Ma over the phone. No doubt in my mind.
Really? Or that is what his subordinates call him.
Only his subordinates? You don't call him Lao Ma too?
Nuh-uh. I don't speak a lick of Chinese.
What? But you're Liu Meng.
The Yokohama Liumang was founded by my grandfather's generation, dumbass. So yeah, back then everyone spoke Chinese. But us second and third gen guys were born and raised in Japan. Granted, some of us can speak like Chinese diplomats. Some are more like Chinese toddlers. The only words they know are ni hao and zhe zhe. Hello and thank you.
But you're a Chinese citizen, right?
Man, I feel that pretty hard as
Born to a pair of illegal residents
someone
in Japan
born in
who
America
have no
to
citizenship
Vietnamese
at all
immigrants.
from any country. So then you can't even go to school. A lot
That's
of
about
Liumang
the extent of my
can't even read this
Vietnamese
or that.
as well.
Reminds me of how the Yakuza used to be. Now I see why you and your brothers stick together so tight. The rest of the country doesn't accept you.
Is Mabuchi illiterate too?
No. I mean, he was born poor like most of the Liumang. Right in this town, actually. But then he studied like hell, graduated from a top college, learned not only Chinese, but English and Korean. He's fucking smart, so he hangs out with a bunch of other smart guys. But I ain't one of them. I've never even spoken to him.
Know where he is now?
No idea.
What about his phone number?
Can't you take a hint, man? I am trying to tell you I don't run in the same circles as the guy.
Alright, do you have him on
You better
Facebook?
not be lying.
I ain't.
MySpace?
MySpace? Anything? Do you follow him on Twitter?
Trump's not even on the first rung of the ladder.
You got a pretty face, but your mouth needs work.
What a bust. We went through all the trouble of getting into this joint for nothing.
Wow. So it was for nothing that you beat me halfway to hell.
We just thought you might know something about your own boss is all.
Well, nothing we can do now.
Yeah. Guess you can scram, Zheng.
So look, I know how it goes.
How what goes?
You're just gonna rat on me anyway, right?
Huh? No, you got this all wrong, man.
Do I?
Hell yeah. We're not trying to bring you or anyone down. We just want to get to
I mean, we're probably gonna try to bring Mabuchi down.
Something to do with our boss's murder.
Depends on if he ordered the hit or not.
You around and all. But seriously, stop playing the victim. You're the one who did wrong anyhow. But hey, we're not gonna kill you for it. And we don't want to see your body turn up on the evening news either.
Yeah.
Point being, you can trust us not to rat. We know you gave us as much info as you could. And we're done now, so just go home and forget this.
Yeah, we own this bar
It's
now.
not as if I don't know anything.
What? So you do know something?
Not any personal stuff about Mabuchi-san, but I know some things about his businesses. He's got several. The largest is the Yokohama Trading Company.
Yokohama Trading Company?
Yeah, it does what you'd expect. It buys ingredients and kitchen stuff from China and sells them to restaurants here. Some of their customers are these real high-class places in Chinatown.
I thought Mabuchi hated Chinatown.
Oh, he does. This is his way of getting revenge. When he first started the company, no one in Chinatown would take a meeting with him. But his stuff was top-notch and fucking cheap to boot, so they couldn't ignore him forever. The economy was in shambles, so even the Chinatown big shots couldn't pass up good, cheap products. Eventually, they were begging to do business with the guy they'd shunned. Mabuchi-san got a kick out of that. Now they can't stay open without him.
Okay, so Yokohama Trading is his biggest venture? Well then, he probably stops in to check on it every now and then, wouldn't you say?
Maybe. I used to work there part-time, and I never saw him once.
You work there?
Yeah. Their warehouse is on the other side of Hamakita Park. I was in the warehouse unloading boxes.
God,
from
this
the
guy's
ships
like
that
a
came in from
fucking
China.
leaking
Did that for about a
plumber-
month. Never
plumbing
saw
pipe.
Mabuchi-san.
Yeah, alright. With our finances are that we're doing well in the third quarter this year.
Shut up! You two don't know shit.
All we had to do was just find where the leak was, and then he starts
Jenny's been
leaking.
complaining to
Leo got jobs at
HR.
the Yokohama Trading Company.
But Zheng said Mabuchi might not ever show up.
Unions trying to vote more rights.
The only lead we have right now.
And even if he doesn't show up, hell, we might find something that leads to him. Besides, all of us
Yeah,
need
let's
new
tell
income
all
stream
our plans to this guy that we beat up and then said that we wouldn't rat him out, even though
Warehouse
he's not
mostly
quite sure
hires
if we will
local
rat him out,
guys.
so that
This
he might betray
suspicious of
us.
Japanese people. I doubt you'll get through the door.
Then it's time to ask our old friend for another favor.
You mean Kanbei-san at Hello Work? Yeah, that guy's got connections. I'm sure he can hook us up with a measly warehouse
Yeah, just
gig.
say everything out
It'd be
there.
nice to make some money again.
Tell you what, here's my phone. There's a recording of the conversation we just had.
That's just being efficient.
Just,
Moving freight is
you know,
no
give it
job
to
for a
Mabuchi.
woman, sweet cheeks.
Oh, really? You do realize that hostesses have to do a lot of manual labor too.
Yeah, like throwing out the trash.
Let's meet at Hello Work first thing in the morning.
Yeah, let's call it a day and head back.
Zheng is the trash.
Hey, fellas.
What?
For real? You're not gonna tell Mabuchi-san about me taking money from the bums? He scares the shit out of me, to be honest.
Do I have to keep repeating myself? We won't tell. Why'd you finally come clean about Mabuchi's business anyway?
I felt like I owed you something.
You okay over there?
Nope, I'm gonna die.
I'm just glad you trusted me.
Oh no.
Thanks for not being a prick.
COVID.
Stay with me, Jabbo.
It's COVID.
Oh no.
While I'm at it, lay off harassing the ladies, would you?
Sure, I'll tone it down to just kissing and groping.
Just
That
kissing
work for
and groping. No, you know what? Skip the grossing, keep the
Let's kill him
licking.
and be done with it.
Okay.
At least it's
all up
just
the table.
armpit.
Let's get their permission first. Is that good?
I don't know if that's much better.
Well, if there's anything that's gonna happen, would you prefer it being... You know what? Never mind.